Chapter when silence makes the loudest noise. Something felt off, and everyone could feel it. Not because a movie was bad. Not because quality dropped. But because the numbers didn't speak the language fans were used to hearing. Within 24 hours, the views told a quiet story, and that silence hit harder than noise ever could. This wasn't gossip-fueled outrage, it was emotional confusion. Loyal viewers stared at their screens asking the same question: what happened? When people who usually show up early suddenly don't, it creates a tension that pulls attention instantly. That tension is what makes this conversation impossible to ignore. This chapter sets the tone because it's not about tearing anyone down, it's about understanding why something that usually explodes arrived softly. And when expectations clash with reality, curiosity takes over. Stay with me to chapter 7, because what looks like a simple numbers issue is actually a deeper lesson about visibility, timing, and connection. Chapter 5 is one of my best, which will reveal a lot. Chapter 2, the invisible drop, when promotion comes too late. Imagine showing up for a party hours after it already started, and realizing nobody told you the time. That's exactly how many viewers felt. The movie dropped quietly, almost like a secret, and fans only found out through comments, reposts, or pure accident. In today's digital world, silence before release is dangerous. Algorithms don't wait, and audiences don't guess. When people don't know something is coming, they can't prepare emotionally, mentally, or even practically. Promotion isn't noise, it's a signal. It tells fans, be ready. Something is coming. Without that signal, excitement has nowhere to grow. This wasn't about begging for attention, it was about missed opportunity. Early hype fuels early clicks, and early clicks fuel momentum. When promotion comes after release, the fire has already cooled. This chapter matters because awareness is the first currency of success. Chapter 3, when history contradicts the blame game. Here's where the story gets complicated. This wasn't the first quiet promotion, and yet, past releases still pulled strong numbers. That's why blaming promotion alone feels incomplete. History challenges the easy answer. If minimal promotion worked before, why didn't it work this time? This question forces a deeper look at changing audience behavior, platform algorithms, and shifting content consumption habits. The digital space is not static. What worked last year may not work today. Viewers scroll faster, attention spans are shorter, and competition is louder. This chapter is important because it breaks the illusion of one-size-fits-all strategies. Success requires evolution. Repeating old methods in a new environment can quietly weaken results. The lesson here is not failure, it's adaptation. Growth demands awareness of change, and ignoring that change is where momentum slowly slips away. Chapter 4, the myth of new faces and the weight of a name. Some try to explain the numbers by pointing fingers at unfamiliar actors. But let's be honest, strong brands don't collapse because of new faces. A powerful lead carries weight, trust, and loyalty built over time. Audiences don't disappear overnight simply because supporting characters change. New faces may reduce curiosity for some, but they rarely erase it completely. This argument crumbles when loyalty is real. The truth is, blaming casting choices is an easy distraction from bigger structural issues. This chapter cuts through that noise. The problem isn't who appeared on screen, it's how the audience was invited to watch. When fans feel connected to a creator, they follow the story, not just the cast. This moment reminds viewers that star power still matters, but it must be supported by strategy to fully shine. Chapter 5, lost in the calendar, the cost of inconsistency. One of the quiet killers of engagement is confusion. When release days shift constantly, Wednesday today, Saturday tomorrow, fans lose rhythm. Anticipation dies when expectation has no anchor. Consistency builds habit, and habit builds loyalty. People plan around what they can predict. When viewers don't know when to show up, they stop preparing to show up at all. This chapter highlights something subtle but powerful: structure creates excitement. A fixed day becomes an event. Without it, even loyal fans feel disconnected. This isn't about avoiding competition or copying others, it's about creating a reliable meeting point between creator and audience. When consistency disappears, so does urgency. And in a world flooded with content, urgency is everything. Chapter 6: The untapped power of social media firestorms. This is where opportunity screams the loudest. Platforms like TikTok don't whisper, they explode. Short clips, teasers, countdowns, behind-the-scenes moments, these are not extras, they are engines. When used before release, they spark curiosity and emotional investment. Posting after release is like lighting fireworks in daylight. The impact is muted. This chapter dives into the idea that promotion isn't about shouting, it's about storytelling before the story drops. Social media builds suspense. It gives viewers a reason to wait, talk, share, and anticipate. Ignoring that power leaves massive reach untouched. The audience is already there, scrolling and ready. The only missing piece is timing and intention. When this clicks, numbers don't just rise, they surge. Chapter 7: Slow starts, strong finishes. Why this isn't the end. Low early views feel heavy, but they are not a verdict. Some stories grow quietly before roaring loudly. Algorithms shift, shares compound, and word of mouth spreads when people connect emotionally. This chapter reframes the moment not as failure, but as feedback. Feedback invites growth. It invites smarter strategy, better communication, and stronger alignment with fans. The foundation is still solid: consistency, work ethic, and meaningful storytelling. Those don't vanish overnight. What matters now is adjustment, not panic. When creators listen and fans support constructively, momentum can be rebuilt, often stronger than before. This moment is a pause, not a full stop. Effective promotion is not about begging for attention, it's about respecting the audience enough to inform them that something worth their time is coming. Fans emphasize that proper promotion magnifies the creator's hard work, rather than diminishing it. It allows a movie to enter conversations, social feeds, and shared experiences, ensuring that quality doesn't remain hidden in the shadows of endless online content. Without promotion, even excellent films risk being overlooked, lost in the noise of constant uploads and competing distractions. When fans are aware ahead of time, they can anticipate, discuss, and actively engage with the content, giving it the momentum it deserves. In essence, promotion is the crucial bridge between effort and recognition. It transforms creativity into a shared cultural moment, turning mere release into an event that resonates with viewers and leaves a lasting impact. Every story has two sides, but the most powerful part is the conversation it creates. Was it promotion? Timing? Consistency? Or something deeper about how audiences engage today? This isn't about blame, it's about insight. Drop your thoughts respectfully in the comments. What do you think makes the biggest difference right now? Let's talk, not argue. Share perspectives, not insults. Because real growth happens when voices meet, not when they clash.